welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in Inglewood. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set! Viking 18! Ready,
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And
From the gun, Richardson. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards.
Okay, great.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
On the jump. Come on, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't get it. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Pass right side to down. The Colts are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean,
good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The PAT is up and good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready, run!
On 1st down, Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. He'll be out of bounds Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points in front.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Brings him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready.
That one intercepted. Still on the move. Inside the 10. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Raider now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Cap, 59.
A give, and here comes Hampton. He's inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to start this inside the 25. That is a big play for L.A. 42 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rap.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught. And they're taking on it. O'Brien Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chargers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chargers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up time.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
He'll step up and run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go. Step.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready.
Now the bootleg him. He's out wide. This is a designed run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down, they need 5. Downs goes in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack. So on 4th down, here comes Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. That one is good. And the Colts build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one.
The Chargers take
through the end zone,
first and
4
10
touchdowns.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Camp. Ready.
On play action now, Herbert. And nice Nice look there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Chargers.
They'll come up here first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Richardson going to look to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10. Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
24-yard gain.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Richardson going to get it quickly out to down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Let's go.
They'll let Richardson run this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Get it.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's in! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Set. Ready. Run. Set.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the
3rd
play.
and
It's
long.
now 3rd down and long.
Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
To
line.
throw is Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Colts are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by one. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
19-18.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
70 Rangers. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7.
Back to 60, back to 60. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Moving to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return, here comes Davis. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll push forward for about a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Herbert
2.
looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
On the play.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Ready.
Play action now. It's Herbert. And he'll be taken down. They've got him. That's the 50-yard line. Big Grover Stewart getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. To do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
380. Hot. 180. 180 hot. Ready.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Rolling right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point up and good. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
You got Carlo! What took you so long?
Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a 1st down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9. brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The Chargers.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here comes Hampton on the toss right. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Omari Hampton. Touchdown, LA. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You gotta hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Chloe Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he will score. Got down. Touchdown, Indy. Raiders now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are able to extend the lead.
Chargers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert exiting the pocket right. Now a deep shot for Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go.
Here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he pitches it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the...
He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, LA. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Herbert to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. 4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this. It's his hero. He is going to have a Colts 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
He takes off, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
Down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Pack the 60.
Here's Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Pick up there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
And
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
It is second and 6.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Prater now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
25-yard line.
Set. Ray. Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Michigan man, Whitty, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second and 2.
Set.
Ready. Throwing, Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field.
380. Lion.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Cameron Vital.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong line of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's second and 8 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
So whatever it is, I got you thinking that you Superman. I got the Terminator. So much. The mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. Back, joystick, the girls are home. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows. Oh man, say you stupid.
So it's a win for the Colts. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.
Take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Within the clouds, or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's 2nd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
22 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
It's Hurts once again. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Forced out to his right. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And they're going to stop him, but he's not enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Saints are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return.
Allen hit that football's loose. And the Eagles have it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Play action now with Jackson. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
19-yard line.
Into Henry on the inside handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. To Allen on the draw. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock. They've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. T. Higgins, the touchdown. They'll try to run it in. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense.
Brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. So the defense gave the clock a little bit. So they call the timeout just before our 10-minute warning. 2:04 to go. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Jackson now, third and long. Pass pulled in by Henry. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Saints put this one away a long time ago. Fourth and forever coming up. Running for it. Here's Henry. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the mark there. This defense forces a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Report!
Running once more with Henry. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, following the incompletion. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. And he's got it, so they'll go a little ways back with a touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Hurts looking to throw. And this is cut for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
They're going to pass it here. He keeps it and takes off. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Eagles get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to
that one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And going just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Came up short on that attempt, but there's other challenges you can go after, or tweak the...
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.